Hello, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back to the Inspiration channel. Now, I'm here to tell you today that I've been looking at Safemoon, and in my opinion, this coin is really discounted. Like, it's very discounted, and I'm not even kidding you. And I'm gonna walk you through why I think Safemoon is actually overly discounted. Now, are you interested to know? If you are interested to know, just hang on with me for a second and I will walk you through why I think Safemoon is overly discounted, so you can let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll be right back with you so we can go ahead and dive right into it. Talk to you soon. Hello, so welcome back. Now let's dive right into it. So I am on CoinMarketCap right now and I'm looking at the current price for Safemoon, and each coin is approximately 0.00005166. Okay, so now it is going up as compared to what the market has been like over the past week. It's going up, we can see here. But if we compare this price to what we saw about a month ago, okay, if we compare to what we saw about a month ago, we can see that distance is low, right? What we currently have is very low. Let's even compare it to let's look around here. This was way back in April 20. We can see distance went to 0.00126 with only 4 zeros, and it was even going up. But what happened? People started to take profits, people started to sell off, and then it did drop. Now that is normal, right? Whenever this thing gets to any crypto or even any stock gets to an all-time high, some people want to take profits, because remember, some people have been in there for a while, and at this point I'm sure a lot of people made some huge gains, so they did sell off, and so we did see some pullback, and it's been struggling for around that time. But somewhere around May 5th, right, which is less than a month ago, we did see that distance climbed up quite a bit, but then also went through some kind of struggle, went through some sideways movements, and it did dip, and this is where we currently are around here. This is today. Okay, so if we are looking at it today, we can see that it's actually doing great so far. There's been some kind of sideways movements here, and it looks like some people also did take profits sometime early today. This is May 25th today, and this was very early in the morning, because we did see this really deep fall. And whenever you see this, that is because some people are selling, and this could be the whales, right? Because remember, they are having huge amounts of these coins, and they've been in early, so at whatever price they are selling, they are still making profits. So it shouldn't be a cause of alarm, right? To me, that is actually looking good, because the more they sell and get out, the more people hold, and the more value the token is going, the coin is going to have as we go forward, right? But if we look at it, and this is still today, we don't know how it's going to go. I hope it continues in this trend. If we look at it, it's kind of like picking back up. It's going through some kind of resistance here, then did fall back a little bit. But overall I just do think this coin is really having a great potential, right? And if we go to the most viewed coins right now, the most viewed cryptos on CoinMarketCap, we can see here this thing is holding strong on number 3. Now that is huge to me. I don't know how you're looking at, but number 3 first is Shiba Inu, and yes, that is really expected. That's another one that we may be talking about sometime soon. Bitcoin is number 2. All right, and Safemoon is number 3. So anything really within the top 10, in my opinion, there is something huge going on with it, right? It means there is some hype, there is some awareness about it, people know about this, and people are really buying, right? And if we look at it, the volume is really not too bad, right? When we had the all-time high in April, I think the volume was around 100 and something thousand, if I'm not mistaken. But if we look at it right now, it's only 35,000, which is still not bad. Yeah, the volume here was around 143,000 thereabout million, sorry. So that is huge. And if we look at how the market is being currently with 35 million volume, that is still huge, and it's really going up, right? It's not like it's falling now. We see it picking back up now. I don't know if this trend is going to continue. It may fall back, but anyways, that is just good news. Now that is just by the way. And now there has been some talk around this coin after their last two AMAs, not this recent Sunday one, but the last one that they presented to us, something about Operation Phoenix, right? There was some talk about it, and people were saying, you know, a lot of people just didn't feel good about the Gambia project. Not all of them, but some people, and I don't know why they would think like that. Now, just to say, I was going through their Twitter and I actually came across this. So this was put by John, who is the CEO of Safemoon, on May 23rd. That is only 2 days ago. And he did say this was in a meeting in Washington, D.C., where they were hosted by this guy, and then and who is that? The minister of the Republic of Gambia, right? And he did put 2018 here, which means they have been talking about this, or at least, you know, discussing about the Safemoon project, which is part of the Gambia project, which is part of Operation Phoenix, for a while. So I don't see the cause of alarm. I don't think they just came out of the blue one night and said, hey, we're going to do this, then brought the guy on AMA, right? Which is what a lot of people thought, because a lot of people couldn't really find any information on this guy in Africa. And that is very common if you understand how sometimes these African governments can work, right? Like, I understand that perfectly, so I'm not worried about that. I just hope it's a legit project and that it does work and that they are able to execute. To me, that is huge, and we are going to go deeper on that in a little bit, but quickly. Okay, so that was just by the way. So I don't think there should be a cause of alarm, because this looks like it's legit to me. It shouldn't be anything to worry about. Now, if we go back on Twitter again, look guys, Bitcoin is the most hyped or talked about on Twitter, followed by our almighty Doge, and then we do have Safemoon here on number 3. Guys, that is huge, right? It's huge. We don't even look at where Shiba is. Shiba is number 1 on coin market cap, right? But if you go on Twitter right here, people are not really tweeting about it that much. And this was last week. This was posted by this person here only yesterday. So to me, all these are pointing in the right direction. Now that could also be part of, because David, we know what happened with David. You know, there's been some kind of drama going on around, and you know, David Portnoy and all of that. I don't know if this is the same guy, but anyways, I think this has also got to do with that. But anyways, all that is some kind of publicity for Safemoon, and I just want us to piece these little pieces together and really understand where this thing is going and what can really happen with it. Now, I've been really a believer in this coin before all these are happening, and don't forget guys, they are still working on being able to have this thing marketed right at the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, just like what they did in New York City Times Square. If they can pull that off, that is going to be huge, because that is going to bring this thing to the people in Dubai. I'm sure some already know about it, but putting it out there is really not going to put it only in Dubai, but it's going to also take it global. It's because they're going to show it on news, right? It's just going to be good ad for them. I think that is going to be great. Okay, so now that is also just by the way, and let's go to something that I also just saw on Yahoo Finance when I was going through Twitter, and this was only a few days ago. Now they are talking about Safemoon, okay, and this was in London. So if you read here, what they are saying is that Safemoon announced it had partnered with Simplex. Simplex is a payment processor to begin offering streamlined and integrated Safemoon wallets for crypto investors. So Simplex is going to be integrating into the Safemoon wallet, so people or investors can be able to trade on the Safemoon exchange and have it in their wallet, bind to the exchange through their wallets seamlessly. Now that is just like how you can buy crypto from your MetaMask wallet or from your Trust wallet. That's exactly what they are trying to do with Simplex, right? And that is great. That is great. I give it to them. And if you keep going, It says Simplex is an EU licensed financial institution that provides fiat infrastructure for the crypto industry, securely processing credit card payments and making cryptocurrency accessible to all. Now, this is what I really want you to pay attention to, guys. Created in 2021, Safemoon is the world's fastest growing DeFi cryptocurrency made on the Binance Smart Chain with 2.1 million holders and counting. And as we speak, if you go to the Safemoon website, it's actually more than 2.1 million now. It's almost 2.3 million if I'm not mistaken, but please go look at that for yourself. This is huge. It's the fastest growing, guys. I don't know, but I think this thing is going somewhere. Okay, the partnership with Simplex will enable crypto investors to invest in Safemoon much more directly, and that's what we just talked about, much more directly and much more easily, right? You wouldn't have to be going through the pancake swap and all of that unless if you really have to. But to me, this is huge news. Okay, and now not only that, I just wanted to share some opinion that I also have about Operation Phoenix and specifically the Gambia project. Okay, so now where do I think that stands, or what do I really think that can do? Now, when I look at it, I think it's huge. And just before I dive into that, don't forget Safemoon is also looking for a partnership with Apple Pay. Okay, so they can integrate into Apple Pay, and we should be able to use our Apple Pay to really pay for merchandise in our Apple Pay, just like we do with any other merchants that accept Apple Pay. But what is going to happen is you are just kind of converting your Safemoon right there and then, like instantaneously, to pay for your whatever merchandise you have, instead of using your fiat, right? So it's going to be a converting from crypto to fiat right there and then. Now I heard some people are already doing that. I haven't paid anything with crypto, so I don't know how that works, but I think this is great. And if they're already doing it and Safemoon can also do it, that is giving Safemoon a great utility, guys. So I just want you to really pay attention to that. And now this thing is still very, very, very cheap. I got in a little late on this, but it's still not too late, and I'm actually looking to acquire more. It's not too late, guys, in my opinion. Now, just to say, this is not a financial advice. I'm only sharing what I know and what I think. These are only my opinions formed. Please do your own due diligence and research before you decide to invest into Safemoon. But I just do think any investment in this can bring you huge gains in the near future, if not anytime soon. Okay, now just to talk about the Gambia project really quickly. Now, guys, I do think it's smart what Safemoon is trying to do. Not only is it going to help Safemoon and Widows Holding, but I also just think that it's going to help the country Gambia as a whole, and it can go to even help the rest of Africa if they are going to be interested in really following suit or emulating what is going to be done in Gambia. And I hope really they are able again to pull that off and really implement that project seamlessly and successfully. Imagine if people in Gambia can be able to trade on their phone on e-commerce just like we do here and buy stuff, but using Safemoon, so they can be able to order things online, pay for things online, and just really have that kind of possibility to transact on the internet over their phones using Safemoon and their Safemoon wallets. Now that is big, because I grew up in Africa, and if you told me this was going to be possible someday, I'm just going to tell you no, there's no way, because even the access to mobile phones at the time wasn't really that rampant. It wasn't very common, right? But nowadays, people are beginning to get on the internet, to stay on the media, on social media, right? So I do think that is going to be a good use of their internet, and that is really going to help the e-commerce in Gambia. And hopefully some other African countries are going to join at the time when that happens. Now, not only is it going to help the e-commerce in Gambia, but I do also think it's going to drive up their overall internet usage, right? And to me, all that is development to the country, because Gambia is a third world country, and a lot of these West African countries are. Okay, so I think being able to kind of bring something that is typically seen in the western part of the world, which is transacting in e-commerce with our mobiles, paying, ordering, and all of this, and to the point of spending crypto. Bringing that to Africa, to me, I think is something that can, in the long run, help enable the overall digital transformation in Africa. And guys, this is how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the bigger picture here. I just don't want us to look at it like it's a common wallet that people are spending crypto on. But I want you to understand where they are going. Now, this is not something they are doing in America or Europe that we're going to say, oh, this is already there. They are just pretty much maybe making an enhancement or something. Now, in Africa, this is totally new. It's totally new. So I want you to look at it in that perspective. And when you look at it like that and see the potential that can come if they are able to pull it off successfully, and then expanding it to the rest of Africa, and who knows what other innovations they may bring out of that. And it may even create a whole market over there that we're going to see some other crypto companies trying to rush over there. But I hope when that happens, it helps the people and it helps the development of Africa and West Africa also. West Africa and then the rest of Africa, sorry. But that is just what I want to share with you guys. And I hope you are looking at it like I am looking at it. Now, again, make your own decisions. Think about it, do your own research. If everything I've just shared makes sense to you, I would ask that you please like my video and also subscribe, and then hit the bell button. That way you do not miss any more videos that I'm going to bring to you to share some opinions as well. And if you have anything that you would want me to take a look at, or just anything you would want me to do, or just any recommendation, whatever it may be, please feel free to comment down below. I would like to hear what you have to say. Are you a Safemoon holder? Are you looking into holding Safemoon? What other cryptos do you have? Anything that we should be looking at? My goal on this channel is really to share what I know to you guys, so we can inspire each other and really, hopefully all become successful. I'm not trying to become successful alone. I don't even know if I will become doing it in crypto, but I'm hopeful. And if that happens, I want us to, all of us to succeed. So that is my goal. And until then, this is all I have for you for now. I will talk to you another time soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for your support. Bye.